So welcome to Hometalk. Today we're going to be making 3 awesome wreaths to hang on your front door. So I want to know where you're tuning in from, so tell me where you're at, and then we've got an awesome giveaway. So Hometalk just got these really cool color changing cups. So the question to answer is, what have you made for your outdoor space? We definitely want to hear it. We're going to shout out the comments. If you've got questions, ask them and make sure to talk to me. That's my favorite part of these. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First up, we're going to step right over here, and we are going to use an embroidery hoop. So I don't know if you guys have seen these. So if you embroider, you definitely probably have one at home, but you can get them at your craft store. This one was $1.19. So I like doing crafts with these because they're so inexpensive. So you need this. We've got a wooden letter, so you can really use any size. We've got a square of fabric. This is probably about 1.5 by 1.5 feet, and we're gonna end up trimming it. And then we've got ribbon. So simple and easy. I'm gonna show you guys. This is probably one of my favorites because you can make it so quickly. So if you've got people coming over and you're in a pinch to add some decoration to your front door, this is the project for you. Okay, so all we did was we put the inner part of our hoop under our fabric. See that? And then we're gonna come back with our ribbon. And so, I mean, guessing how long, this is probably, it's doubled. So I'd say I've probably got about 4.5-ish, maybe 5 feet. They say your arms are the width of how tall you are, right? And I'm like 5'1". I think that's right. Ariel's shaking your head. Yes. Okay, so this is probably about 5 feet. You can do it shorter or longer. I just cut extra so we could do a bow at the end. But we're gonna actually loop this through. And if you're just tuning in, I am Lynn with Craft Box Girls, and I'm actually live today from Hometalk's headquarters. And I want to know where you're tuning in from, and we're giving away these really cool, we could call them like mood cups. We were saying they're like mood rings, right? They change colors. So the question I want you to answer is, what unique item have you made for your outdoor space? So I'm a big outdoor decorator. It's probably my favorite part of summer, is getting to create really nice outdoor spaces. So I want some ideas from you guys. Make sure to share them in the comments. Okay, so what I was just doing here is I took the outer hoop that we put the ribbon through, and I actually put it on top. So you can see this is still back here. See, it's in there. And then we're gonna fold our ribbon out. And the key to this is you can tighten it. So we are gonna tighten this guy. And as I'm tightening it, I wanna make, whoops, see, I didn't tighten it enough. So I wanna make sure that I pull my fabric really, really tight. So let's get this back in here. We'll loosen it up just a little bit more.
And we have a whole bunch of people tuning in from
Yay!
Arizona, California,
Hi,
Illinois.
guys.
It is Crafty Friday, and we also have a viewer from Greece.
What?
Yeah.
I love that we get viewers from around the world. That is probably one of my favorite parts about doing these live broadcasts with y'all, because we get people from everywhere.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. What's the weather like over in Greece right now? I have some friends that just traveled over there, and they had some beautiful pictures. I could not get over how awesome it was.
Oh yeah, the ocean, the water is just like...
It's like picturesque. It's like nowhere else in the world, right? That is on my bucket list to go there.
And then New York City water is like, oh my God.
Hey, at least you guys have water. I'm in Atlanta, and we're completely landlocked. We have a lake that has muddy water. So,
okay, never mind.
So that's not exciting either. Okay, so what we did was we tightened this, and want to make sure that we're just slightly tugging on our fabric. And you want to make sure it's tight before you tug, because as you saw a second ago, I tugged before it was tight, and so it popped off. So just making sure that it's pretty taut, and you can kind of see the back of it, right? Now, here is what you can do next. Totally up to you, but you can trim the edges so that you can't see any of it, but I kind of like the idea of leaving just a little bit of fabric around the edge, so I get like a little bit of a fringe, right? Ariel, do we have any really cool ideas yet for outdoor spaces? I know you guys want to win that cup, so make sure you tell us.
Yes, that's right, guys. Like these cups are like a game changer, honestly. Like I am so excited that we got these in. Like
yeah, she literally was like, "You have to see these; are so awesome."
And but they change color with cold, so I decided why even put a drink in there. I'm just gonna pop it right in the freeze and get the color action right away, and they turn into this beautiful deep blue. So this is definitely one of my favorites.
Perfect for summer. So if you're going to the beach, right, an ice cold cup, that sounds like a cool thing to me. And who doesn't want some Hometalk swag?
Yes.
So as I'm going around here, guys, make sure that you tell us where you're tuning in from. We are doing the first of 3 easy projects for your front door. I'm a big fan of all the different things that you can do. So I live in the South, right? We have porches. I don't know about you, but I love a good porch. So I change up my porch scape literally every few weeks. I think my husband thinks I'm nutso, but I really just feel like it's the first thing that people see when they come to your home, right? So I want them to see whether, you know, it's a theme or welcome or if we're having a specific party. So I'd love to know what you guys do to your outdoor spaces, because I need some fresh ideas.
Yeah, and here over in the city, like I feel like a good amount of us have apartments, so you can even do
in small spaces.
Yes, you can do small spaces too.
Yep. All right, so next step, as you can see, we left a little rim around the side, but you don't have to. You can completely cut it if you want. Now we've got our wooden letter. We're coming over here with our hot glue, and I'm gonna set this down to make it easier, but we are just gonna put a ton of hot glue on here. Now, here are some tips. If you have a door that gets directly hit by the sunlight, you do not want to use hot glue because it will actually come unstuck. So you're gonna wanna use probably a fabric glue if this is your background, or you're gonna wanna use like a rubber cement, something that won't be affected by the heat, right? So hot glue, when it heats back up, it gets soft. So just keep that in mind. If you've got a lot of sun on your door, you don't want to use hot glue. So you'll want to use some other type of permanent glue. All right, so we're gonna let this dry for a second.
And we got some really great ideas coming in right now. We have people who have done stone decorations, who have painted chairs. So pretty much making over old furniture and making it new, and then setting it outside for a nice little time to just chill outside, and that's awesome. Like when I think of outdoor space, I think of outdoor near the front, sitting outside in this beautiful chair or on this beautiful bench you made and having a nice little drink or snuggling up and reading a book. So I love these ideas that we have coming in right now.
Awesome. Well, keep them coming, guys. And make sure to tell us where you're tuning in from. If you just popped in, I'm Lynn with Craftbox Girls, and I'm live from Hometalk's headquarters. So excited that being in the Big Apple this week meant to get that I come here. So this is the first of 3 front door decors that we are doing today. So do you see how fast? We made that from scratch, guys. That was just a few minutes. So this is definitely your go-to if you're in a pinch. Maybe the in-laws are coming, or you're having a last-minute party and want to dress up that front door. All right, so moving on. Our next one is gonna be with flip-flops. So this is the ultimate summer front door decor. So I like doing things with flip-flops, one, because they're really inexpensive. So if you go to your craft store, Michael's, or even the dollar store, they sell these for $1 for a pair. So this entire project right here is gonna cost us like $12 to make this. And this one is actually on my front door as I speak. So at my house back in Atlanta, this guy is what is welcoming people to our house. So what we need is 7 pairs of flip-flops, and we're using 7 because we're gonna write the word welcome. So whatever your message is gonna be is how many flip-flops you need, because we're gonna put a letter on each. We need some ribbon, and then we've got these wooden letters. So, and then I've got a staple gun, because that's how I'm gonna attach my ribbon so that we have a hanger on it. And then this guy. So you can get this at the craft store for $1.99. It is a stake that you put in your yard. You could actually, if you've got a neighbor that's selling their house or having a garage sale, get them to give you one of these. These are reusable. You can use them all the time. Great to use for projects. So that's gonna be the base of our front door decor. All right, so first up, we cut some ribbon. Should we use my arms to measure it again?
Absolutely, let's get some accuracy.
This is definitely not 5 feet because it doesn't stretch. approximately about 3.5, maybe 4. Something like that, close enough.
Hey, let's guesstimate.
The idea is you want to figure out by your front door where you want it to hang. So when you're measuring, go to your front door, see how far down your wreath hook comes, and then put your ribbon there and see about how much we've got to do the space of the stick. So really just measure it out based on your front door. So you don't have to exactly go by my measurements or the size of my arms, but use it based on your door. Okay, so what we're gonna do is there's a 2-step process of actually getting this to hang right. But first step, we're gonna take, hold on, not look at me, that guy over there.
I can't tell you how many times that happens to me.
I
get so much hot glue over.
My fingers are desensitized from hot glue. Like I'll be doing these live broadcasts and like my team will be on the end like, oh my God, she sparked her fingers and she didn't even flinch. I'm like, I literally don't feel it anymore.
And we have some viewers over in Hawaii right now.
Ooh, I went to Hawaii in January, I went to Maui and was obsessed with it.
Oh my goodness.
Already planning my next trip there. I love it.
I'm planning my life there as we speak.
If you go, you don't want to leave. It's amazing. I love it. Well, keep telling us where you're tuning in from, guys. And then also keep in mind, we're giving away a really cool Hometalk color changing cup. What you've got to do to be entered to win is tell us what you have created for your outdoor spaces. We want to know what kind of creative projects you've done. And selfishly, I need some ideas. I'm running out for my outside, so I want some help from you guys. All right, so we're taking a staple gun. It's so loud. I know when I was practicing earlier, the team were like, is everyone okay? So it is really loud. If you're in a space, you want to warn people that you're going to be using a staple gun.
I'd rather just surprise them.
Right. Hey, it's Friday, right? So we're going to just staple these edges here. Voila. You can see one staple is usually all you need, right? Okay, so now we're going to flip this guy over. And I'm going to try and do this backwards. So so that you guys can see it. I have never been the best at spelling backwards, so let's see how this goes.
Don't worry, I got you.
Okay, so yeah, everyone's going to be like, I'm going to switch those letters.
Just turn a pinch.
All right, so you want to take your flip-flops. I got a variety of colors, and you're going to lay them out on here to kind of figure out where you want them to go. So what I kind of figured out is I like to do them all of the same side, like either your left or your right, right? So they all kind of turn into each other for each side. So we're gonna do, and I'm gonna curve it a little bit, ourselves some room, so you can see how it's gonna go. All right, so you see that, right? We're getting our shape, and now we're gonna get rid of this staple gun down here, and we're gonna come back with our hot glue gun. Got some extra sticks, and we are gonna glue each one of these guys onto our yardstick.
And Becky wants to know what's the size of the stick that we're using for this project?
Oh, so everyone wants to know these measurements.
We're measurement friendly today.
So this yardstick, I believe, is like 1.5 to 2 feet. So again though, pick a yardstick based on what message you want to write, right? So I wanted to do welcome, so I know that I needed 7 flip-flops to do that. So this one actually came this way. I got it from the craft store. Again, it was like $1.99. So you can always trim it if you've got a saw, or try and find one that's the width of the project that you're doing. So, any more questions, guys? I'm happy to answer them.
Yes, we have a DIY expert on our hands. She is like supreme DIY queen.
I mean, way to pump me up on a Friday. I like it. I'm going to come to New York and do these from your headquarters more often.
Ooh, we would love you to. Like, I am digging you. You have such great energy. Like, literally, let's just have so much fun DIYing every single Friday. I think we should make this like just every single Friday.
I know, right? I'm like, sorry, husband, I'm going to go to New York every weekend.
You don't need me.
Right, you don't need me. You're fine.
So yes, guys, get those questions in because she is such a great DIYer. She is legendary. She knows what she's talking about. And I am an okay DIYer, but she is awesome.
Oh gosh, what a pump up. Thanks, I appreciate it. So also guys, don't forget to tell me what cool things have you done in your outdoor spaces?
Oh, we actually have another question. Does it have to be hot glue for this? Can you use any other type of glue?
You can use, again, this is the same thing. So like I said for the last one, if you do have a front door that gets hit by the sun, don't use hot glue. You're going to use a rubber cement or even like a super glue, something that's not affected by heat. I'm using hot glue on here, one, because it dries quickly, so for the sake of this, you guys can see a finished product pretty quickly. And I use it on mine because I've got a porch, so the sun doesn't hit my door, but if you've got a sunny front door, don't use hot glue. Use a rubber cement or a super glue. Just look on the package and make sure that it's not affected by heat, because the last thing you want to do is you don't want it to actually end up getting back to a liquid form, which is what happens with hot glue when it gets heated back up, and your projects will just fall right off.
And here in New York City, it has a tendency to get really sizzling, but over in Atlanta, I am sure.
Have you heard that they call Atlanta Hot Atlanta?
Oh yes, I have
That's
heard.
for a reason. I left and it was like 92 degrees and humid.
Ooh.
So that's the really fun part. In Atlanta, it's been raining almost every day. So not only is it hot, but it's humid. That is not good for a hair day, I'll tell you that.
And we also have another great craft creation. So we have a viewer who does their grapevine wreath, and they decorate for every single holiday, every single season. So it is quick, it is easy, and you can just, it is a wreath for all occasions.
I love it. I love those grapevine wreaths. They are so great.
And you can dress it up, dress it down.
All right, so I think I'm spelling right from back, right? So, welcome. You can see it. These letters, we got them at the craft store. Now, what you can do, if you don't want to buy these, you don't have something, think about using paint. You can use acrylic paint to paint on flip-flops. So you can paint out your message. Gotta get creative with it, right? You don't always have to go out and buy something. So that's what I love about DIYs and crafts, is you can really put your own spin on all of them. Okay, so we're using our glue again. I'm just gonna put some glue on the back of these.
And we have another viewer who says that these would be really awesome as red, white, and blue.
Ooh, yes. I like it. 4th of July is coming up. So yeah, if you can snag some red, white, and blue, so what you could do is red and blue flip-flops and then do your white letters. Ooh. I like it. Maybe you even put some like flags on the end. Those like little mini flags you can get at the dollar store.
Ooh, you can even put some flowers on there too.
I like it. So again, see, you just have to get creative to put your own spin on it. All right, and as we're gluing the letters, if you're just tuning in, I am Lynn with Craft Bags Girls, and we are on our second of 3 front door decor projects. Our first one, we used an embroidery hoop, and now we're about to finish up our flip-flop wreath.
And we have another question.
Yeah.
Viewer wants to know, can you use styrofoam letters?
You can. So with styrofoam letters, what I would make sure is that your front door does not get hit by the rain. So because styrofoam will sometimes disintegrate in the weather and it'll turn colors. So if you've got a front door that doesn't get hit by any of the elements, you can most definitely use styrofoam and just attach it with some glue. Okay, so we're letting these dry for a second, and then I'm going to show you the last step of really getting it to hang right. So I think this should be pretty dry. So we're going to actually flip this guy over, and then remember what we did was we used our staple gun to add these. Now, you want to make sure that it's going to hang right. So I'm going to come back with my hot glue, and I'm going to add some right here so that this hangs appropriately on an angle through the flip-flops. And this will also help it hang on an even playing field on your door. Trust me, because you know how when you do crafts sometimes it's trial and error? Well, I made this for the first time and I didn't do the hot glue. I didn't hot glue this extra part with the ribbon, and I was like, wait a second. So it's not always perfect the first time, right? So that's my job as a DIY expert, is to kind of figure out all the things that could go wrong and might go wrong so that you guys don't have to worry about that, okay? So we're gonna flip this back over. I'm gonna let this dry for 1 second. And don't forget to tell me where you're tuning in from. We got Greece, we got Hawaii, I heard we got California, I think. We wanna know who's tuning in from where. We're in New York City, but I live in Atlanta. So I would love to know if some of my Atlanta peeps are tuning in. All right, okay, so So check it out. I think it's pretty dry. Ta-da!
Ooh.
Right?
I love that. It's so colorful and it's just so welcoming.
It makes me want a beach house. Right? I can only dream. But I love it. It's another simple and easy project, which makes it one of my favorites. So we're gonna slide that over with our last project. And then next, okay, so monograms. Now, living in the South almost my entire life, we can monogram a monogram. We love monograms and they're so stinking cute. So what I love is personalizing. So I got this paper mache letter at the craft store. And what I did ahead of time was I took just an X-Acto knife and I actually just traced it out and cut off the top. You got an empty shell on the inside. Sometimes there's like paper just folded up on the inside of them. Just remove all of that. And then what else that you need for this project is, this is floral foam. So you get this at your craft store. It comes in blocks like this. It usually comes in a pack of 3. So this is just one. And then what you want to do is you actually are going to want to cut pieces to fit within here. So I actually have some thinner pieces. It doesn't have to be super thick that I cut. Again, use your X-Acto knife, but this is my please don't cut your fingers off. Use it with care. If you're doing this with kids, don't let them do it. This is an adult part of the project. So that's my disclaimer for you.
And we also have a viewer who says that this would be perfect for a teenager's room.
Yes, I love it. And this is really awesome for bridal and baby showers. So I'm in baby mode because I'm pregnant. So you can't really see it yet. I'm kind of hiding it. But my baby is a baby girl and she's due December 5th. So I'm thinking about all things for baby room and what I can give my friends as influence for my baby shower, but this would be great for a wedding. I had monograms at my wedding everywhere. So again, just get creative with it. We're with a teenager. And what we need is faux flowers. So I started this one, but I want to show you the next step. So we cut these out in the shapes to fit within here. Now, you can leave this raw, like we have it here. This one, I just took some spray paint, used some gold spray paint, and spray painted the outside. It's totally up to you, whatever your decor or your theme is. So see how nice those fit in there? You want to make sure that they fit snug. Now, if you can't get them to fit snug, use your glue gun, use glue, put some glue in the bottom. Either way. And then we're taking our flowers and we're gonna push our flowers into here. Now, as an added backup, they probably will stay pretty well if you just push them in, but I get paranoid and I feel like my husband opens and slams the door a lot, not on purpose, but I feel it's usually windy, so I don't want them flying off on my door. So I'm just gonna add just a little bit of glue as I'm sticking them in. Now, you don't have to do this, totally up to you, but I figured I'd like to kind of tell people of the added step if they want to do it. And we are still in the running for this giveaway. So we've got brand new Hometalk color changing cups. All you've got to do is in the comments, tell us what is something cool that you created for your outdoor spaces. And if you are loving this video and these projects, please give me some thumbs up. Show me some love, make my Friday. Share this post with your friends, right? It's the weekend. They may need a project or something fun to do on Saturday or Sunday. So I would love it, and it would make my Friday if you could actually share this. Just make me happy. Who doesn't want to be a happy crafter, right? Share the love. It's Friday, and I love you guys for watching.
And we also have a few questions.
Yep.
Wondering about where did you get this awesome letter from?
Yep, so Hobby Lobby sells the large letters. Michael's also sells them. You can get them on Amazon. So these are the bigger ones. So this one, I believe, is 18 inches. I don't have to measure this one, I remember it from the tag. So this one's 18 inches. They do come in all different sizes. Now what I will say is the smaller ones, it gets a little bit hard because there's not a lot of space to put the flowers in. So sometimes you lose the shape of the letters. That's why I like to use a bigger one. And as we're finishing this out, I'd love to hear how you guys would put one of these. We heard what, in a teenager's room, right? I said for a shower.
I would totally just put this on my table as a centerpiece.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we just
Keep
take
it in your house.
Yeah, just take the first initial of your last name and for your family, and then just put it on the table. It'll be a nice decorative piece.
I love it. And then you can, if you don't use hot glue, you can change out these flowers any time of the year. So you can do it for fall, for spring, for summer, red, white, and blue. Coming up for July 4th, we have some ideas for July 4th projects. So as we're kind of filling in these last, this is the third of the 3 front door decor projects that we're doing today. And I'm Lynn with Craftbox Girls. We're live in New York at Hometalk's headquarters. So as you can see, all of these guys are in here. Now, what I did to attach the actual ribbon is I'm using burlap just because I thought it went well with this. Just took a stapler. I opened my stapler up and I just stapled in the back of it. Because this paper mache is like cardboard, you can just staple right into it. You could use a glue if you wanted, but this was a quicker solution. So, clean off all of our hot glue. That's one thing I hate about hot glue guns. Can someone please invent a hot glue gun that doesn't have all this excess? Right? I feel like I got spider webs everywhere.
Oh yes, I get like it all over, and I'm just like, how?
Right? I know, it like never stops. Okay, so ta-da, and then I'm just gonna tie just a little knot. So depending on how long you want it to be, you could do a bow, but again, just measure based on your front door. And wearing Aretha's. Ta-da! So do you think I can make it? Well, let's see if I can hold all of them up. So this was our first one that we did. Ta-da! Ta-da! And then our second one. So in case you missed these, this will stay posted on the Hometalk page. You can always go back and watch it. Check out this guy. Ta-da! How fun is this? And if you guys aren't familiar with Craftbox Girls, you can go to craftboxgirls.com. I've got tons of other ideas for DIY and recipes and fun stuff to make your home a happy place. So I think you've got like one more second to maybe tell us what you've created in your outdoor space so that you could win the really cool mug. And then I think, Ariel, you're gonna pick a winner, right?
Oh yes, I'm definitely going to pick a winner.
And in the meantime, if you've got any questions, let us know. I always try and check the comments after these and answer any questions so that I can help you guys out. And then make sure that you share this with your friends. It'll make my Friday.
Oh, and we have a winner. Drum roll, please. Our winner is Anna Carey, who came up with her awesome idea for a grapevine wreath for all of the special seasons and holidays.
I love it. Awesome. Well, congratulations. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. And of course, Hometalk has more live broadcasts coming up, so tune back in at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's another great broadcast, and I'm sure there'll be a really good giveaway on that one too. And I'm Lynn with Craftbox Girls. Please come on and hang out with me on our Facebook page and have a